Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mystic Rose. It's so great to have y'all here with me today. Today's tarot pick a card reading is going to be all about the person on your mind. How do you both feel about each other? So it'll be very detailed. There will be 3 piles to choose from. You can choose based on gemstones or images or some combination of the two. The choice is yours. Go ahead and go down to the timestamps down below in order to make your selection. So if you're new here, please remember, if you like my vibe, hit subscribe and join this awesome tribe. I would love to have you be part of this community. So those of you who already are, thank you so much. I love and appreciate each and every one of you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. All the likes and comments and subscriptions and shares really do help this channel to keep going and growing. So thank you so much for being a part of it. All right, well, without any further hesitation, let's get started with your tarot pick a card reading, all about the special person on your mind. How are you both feeling about each other? Let's get started. Hello and welcome to your gemstone selection. For pile 1, we have this Amazonite crystal. For pile 2, we have the desert rose crystal. Okay, and for pile 3, we have this pyrite or fool's gold crystal. So go ahead and think about which one you're most drawn to, okay? And, sometimes as you're watching a pile, it may or may not resonate. That's okay. If you need to come back and choose a different one, feel free to do so. But as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's get started with your reading. This is going to be all about the person on your mind. How are you both feeling about each other? Hello, Group 1. I'm so glad you're here today. We're going to be diving deep into the person on your mind to find out how are you both feeling about each other truly. So first, I'll talk about how you're feeling about your special person in mind. And if that feels like it resonates with you, definitely keep watching. And we're going to dive deep into their feelings, their true feelings about you, about this connection, and what's really going on, okay? So I'll go ahead and I'll start by connecting to spirit. And we'll begin, okay? And then at the end, I'm going to be doing some confirmations. And that's going to include astro dice, name channeling, and either stickers or charms. We'll see as we go along, okay? So Spirit, please be here with me now and help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to Group 1, all about the person on their mind. Please speak through me as you always do, Spirit. Please bring through light, peace, positivity, and protection. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so I'm going to be using the Voice of Souls Oracle today. I'm also going to be using a deck that I created. And I'm going to start us out with the Tarot of Mystical Moments. All right, and these are always spirit-led readings, so we will see as we go along whatever comes up, okay? All right, so Spirit, please let us know the person on their mind, Spirit. First, we'll start with how do you feel, okay? So Spirit, how does the person watching this video feel about the person on their mind? How are they feeling? What's really in their heart? What's really in their heart right now? We have the King of Wands. We also have the Nine of Cups. And we have the Star. So I can tell there's a lot of love here that you feel for this person. And that's very apparent that you have a lot of passion for this person. Like a lot of unending passion. And this person really just does it for you. Everything they do, like, ignites you. It ignites your soul. And this person has healed something inside of you. That's what I can tell so far. We have the Death card, the Moon card, and we have the Justice. Basically, you want a fair outcome. We have the High Priestess. Now, your intuition is telling you something, Group 1. I can tell that because we have the High Priestess, which is about, your intuition and peeking beyond the veil of what you can see and kind of, listening to your heart. And you're feeling right now like maybe things aren't equal, or this person, like you're not sure if they're also bringing the same amount of love and passion towards you that you are bringing to them. And so it could be hidden right now, and it's kind of all like a mystery. So basically, you, Group 1, have so much passion and so much of an abundance of like giddiness and attraction for this person, but you're wanting to know, is it equal? And something is just telling you that maybe you need a closer look at things, okay? Maybe it's time to look at things a little closer, because we do have the Death with the Star. So while this has healed you, something inside of you, there's also something that needs to change in order for this to fully bloom and blossom. With all these flowers here, something needs to change, or something needs to be exposed. And maybe this person is kind of feeling like vulnerable. I'm seeing that like in this card, her rib cage is exposed and there's flowers growing out of her rib cage. It's a very beautiful and interesting card because it's really talking about transformation. And I feel like in some ways this person is a little bit afraid of transformation, but you may be feeling that is correct, that they are afraid of change, or they're afraid of transformation. So it'll be interesting to see how they're feeling. But this is just intuitively how you're feeling, is that this person may not be ready, or they may not be, they could be hiding something even. Maybe they don't like to be vulnerable and expose like their innermost thoughts and feelings. And because of that, it's almost coming across as like unequal, or it feels like unrequited love in a way, okay, or something like that. So I kind of want to dig deeper here and see what else Spirit can tell us about how you are feeling. How else are they feeling about this person on their mind, Spirit? Message to pass on. You have something that you want to say to this person, but you may be waiting for the right timing, okay? It may not be the right time to say it, but you definitely have something to say and you want to tell them either via phone, text, whatever. You need to say what's on your mind, and you're feeling that way, like you have something very important that you want to tell them. How else are they feeling? Children, you want to grow with this person, and something about them makes you feel like your inner child is actually being healed, being almost like brought back to life, like the passion and the excitement that you felt and the magic that you felt as a child. It's like this person brings back that joy, and you want to tell them that how much love you're feeling. Like, oh, look at all these flowers. We have a rose here. We have all these flowers here on her headdress, flowers behind her. We have some plants here, flowers here. So that's a lot of flowers. And flowers are, of course, a symbol of blossoming and beauty and growth. And so you are thinking you want to build with this person, and you want to have a talk with them and say, listen here, like, I'm very serious about you, but I really need to know where you're coming from and what you're desiring, because you're all in it. You're in this. You're in it. It looks like you are invested in this person, and you're ready for an equal reciprocity, give and take kind of adult relationship. But you could be a little bit scared or holding back because you don't want to like scare this person away or whatever. But you're really excited, but maybe you don't want them. Maybe you're just a little bit afraid to like come to them, tell them, because maybe it's still too early, or you don't want to put pressure on them or whatever. But you're trying to like listen to your heart, but maybe that's why you're here, is that you need a closer look. What else, Spirit? How do they feel about the person on their mind? You could be having some regrets, okay, about maybe a conversation that was held between you and them, or something you didn't do when you had a chance. I see here two eyes, one here and one here. They're standing out to me as if you may be keeping an eye on this person. Maybe you're looking at a lot of photos of them online or something like that, but like you love their face. You love to look at them. You love to watch this person as they walk, the way they stand. There's something so just very attractive about this person that just watching them can actually be like a turn on. They're very attractive, okay? They are probably one of the most attractive people, in your opinion, from what I can see in these cards here. And you may have some regret about something you either said or you didn't say. But it looks like here you have a message that you need to pass on, and that could be in regards to that. And this is not going to be for everyone, but for somebody specifically here, this is probably going to be for like one or two people. You could be having some kind of regrets about not having a discussion, or having a discussion about having children, or maybe you felt it was too soon, or you want to talk to this person about, I want to have kids with you or whatever, or maybe you wanted to have a conversation about this, okay? Because we do have children here. So, like I said, that's not going to be for everybody, but for some of you, maybe you either wanted to talk to this person or you did talk to them about children, and now there's like a feeling of regrets, like maybe I shouldn't have said this, or maybe I shouldn't have said that because I don't want to scare them off. But I mean, honestly, group one, if that was you and you're worried about something you said to this person, just know that like you've got to be able to speak your heart, Like if your heart was telling you that you wanted to talk to this person about something, you always have to listen to your heart. And like if your heart is telling you to do something, you always have to listen to your heart. I like the phrase, listen to your heart, but take your head with you. So that's always a good rule of thumb, is like, don't overthink it, but like think about it, and then if it seems like something that's, that you really need to do, and if you don't do it, you're going to have regrets about it, then absolutely do it. Follow your heart. And everything else will fall in line and be okay. And if somebody gives you a hard time, then it may not be the right person for you. I'm just saying, okay? So, all right, yeah, because you can't force things, and you have to like be yourself. That's the main thing. What else, Spirit? Message of guidance. So yeah, I think that you are in a place right now where you're like, I need to know what to do, because I don't know like if I said too much to this person, or I need to know like what to do next. So you are like kind of in a position where you don't know what to do next. Like you're probably asking yourself, should I reach out? Should I not? Should I have said this? Should I not? And you could be second guessing yourself. Spirit, how else is my group one here? How else are they thinking? What are they thinking about? How are they feeling about the person on their mind? This is so intense. I've never felt this way before for anyone ever like this. You turn me on like crazy. So this person is so attractive that they really get you going, okay? They really do. And that was coming through earlier with all these flames. I mean, look at the flames of desire here. Wow. This person really gets you going. And so you may be overthinking it. And that's totally understandable. I would totally understand that. And then we have a home here, and it says, you make me feel safe to be myself. You feel like home to me. So this person does make you feel like you're at home. You feel at peace with them in some ways, and you want to grow and build with this person, but you may not know if they're feeling the same, or you don't want to rush it, or you're careful what you want to say, okay? So that's what I'm getting here. Beautiful cards, beautiful things are coming through here. I appreciate that, Spirit. Thank you so much. Let's find out how your person is feeling, okay? And see if they're feeling the same, or what they want to do. Do they want to, take it to the next level with you? What's going on here? So Spirit, this person on their mind, how are they feeling about the person watching this video? Well, they've got the fire too, because we got the same exact card. They're feeling that too, the flames of desire. And we have the Knight of Cups, which is like, it's, when I think of that, I think of a love offer, because the Knight of Cups is coming, he's on his horse coming toward the person, and look at, she's like holding on to her heart. It's like a gift. It's like an offering, like, here's my heart. But notice she's kind of holding it, like guarding it a little bit. So this person may be a little bit guarded, but they definitely are feeling the love, feeling the passion, and it's very dreamy. I mean, look at this card, how dreamy it is with the fairy lights. It almost looks like, not fairy lights, but it looks like glow bugs or whatever you want to call it, lightning bugs. Okay. It's very magical, the feelings they have for you. But I could see that they could be guarding their heart a little bit. But the passion is so there. We have strength too. So they're a strong person. The Star, you've healed something inside of them too. You've helped them to actually feel good about themselves for the first time in a long time. And you're actually helping them to improve their intuition. Ever since they laid eyes on you and met you, this almost feels like a twin flame, I'm not going to lie, because we do have a lot of flames, and it almost feels to me like you've awakened each other, healed something in each other. Queen of Cups, we have a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer sign individual, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, but we also have a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and the Star is Aquarius. So, High Priestess is a Pisces. Emperor is an Aries. Those are just some of the signs. Leo also with the strength, okay? Now, this person is feeling like they're good. I mean, what I'm getting here is like, I understand why you're overthinking it and everything like this, because this person could be acting like slightly guarded a little bit. And maybe they've been through a lot. There's a lot they had to heal. So there's a lot they've had to heal, and there could be even some mirroring going on here within this, especially if this is a twin flame dynamic. But the two of you have the ability to really come together and complete each other. I am seeing that. The yin yang here is a symbol of the twin flames. How there's a little bit of them in you and a little bit of you in them. And you complete each other. You may be very opposites, but you may be also very similar in a lot of ways. But you have given this person some kind of strength and healed something in them. And you've ignited the passion inside of them. And this person feels like they've actually grown since knowing you, and you've almost like come along and just flipped a switch inside of them. Somehow you have like made them feel like they can do anything. So I want to dig a little deeper into this person's emotions. What are they truly feeling about you? So Spirit, can you please help us out and let us know, as far as the person on their mind, how are they feeling about my pile one who's watching today? How are they feeling, Spirit? Education. I feel like you have taught this person a lot just by being you, just by being around them, because you have a lot of spiritual knowledge about you, and you're very balanced. And I think that you've been working on that for years, and you are very well balanced, and you're helping this person. Okay, you're helping this person a lot. You've taught them so much, even if it's just not even been like that long. Maybe if it's been like a month or two, or a year or two, doesn't matter, or 10 years, you know, it doesn't matter how long it's been, like, but you, like, just by knowing you, or just by proximity, you know, it's like you're kind of rubbing off on them. They're feeling pretty good about that. We have free message. Wow, they have something to tell you too. You had something to say to them, and guess what? They have something they really, really want to say to you too. So that's interesting. You make them feel so abundant, so good. They want to give the world to you. This person wants to just give everything they have to you. We have a message of forgiveness here and a message of love. So this person loves you, and maybe for somebody here, they want to tell you that they forgive a situation that happened between you two. Or they forgive themselves, but there's definitely some kind of message of forgiveness here. And so take that how it resonates for you. And a message of love. That's beautiful, beautiful. Let's see what else we can gather from these cards here. How else is this person feeling, Spirit? Fire and ice. Wow. So we have twin flame energy here. It says fire and ice, you bring out the worst in each other. That's very interesting, because if you know about twin flames, sometimes it can feel like that. And maybe that's where the message of forgiveness comes in here, because you might have had an argument or something. Or you said something, or they said something they didn't mean. And we have fire and ice. Sometimes maybe the opposition that you two have, and the desire to come together, but yet two opposing fields. It's like force fields. Two opposing force fields coming together and uniting as one. And you're going to have a little bit of push-pull. And it's hard to navigate. And sometimes you may trigger each other. Like I was saying earlier, there's some mirroring going on here. I really do feel like this is a possible twin flame connection. In some ways, you bring out the best in each other. In some ways, you may bring out the worst in each other. Just like any twin flame connection. So if you don't know that much about twin flame connections, you can find a lot of information for free. And a lot of videos on YouTube for free about twin flames, actually, too. This person sometimes wears a mask to hide their true feelings, because they don't always feel like extremely, like I said up here, open to, sometimes they're vulnerable, okay, to show their emotions. So sometimes they wear a mask to hide their true feelings. So maybe that's why you kind of feel like you know that this person cares, but sometimes their actions or the way that they kind of seem when they're wearing like a so-called mask, it's like you can't always tell. This one's interesting. The other woman, someone is competing for your attention. For somebody out there, your person is feeling like there's somebody else who's trying to either get their attention, or you have somebody else trying to get your attention, because it seems like there's another person. And this person is feeling like somebody's trying to compete here for their love or your love. But there's somebody involved, because it says the other woman. So hopefully this is resonating with you. Remember, take what resonates and leave the rest. But that's what's coming up here, is that it says someone is competing for your attention. So this is in regards to how this person feels. So they almost feel like somebody else is competing for maybe your attention, but it could really be their attention too. There's like too many people around, or people trying to interfere. It doesn't necessarily have to be a cheating situation or, unfaithfulness. It could just be like your person is very desirable and other people like to flirt or want to date this person. But this person, what I'm seeing is like they have a lot of love for you. And this could be kind of one of those twin flame rocky roads. The rocky roads. It's a real thing with the twin flame connection. It's not always easy, because sometimes you can really trigger each other when you're mirroring each other and you're bringing out the best in each other and sometimes the worst. And yeah, it's not always a cakewalk. It's not always easy. So let's go ahead and do our confirmations, okay? We have a 10, a 2, a 6, and a 7. So somebody here could have been born in October, February, June, or July, or the 10th, 12th, 2nd, 6th, or 7th of any month, or the 13th of any month, or the 15th of any month, or the 16th of any month for a birthday. Specifically, we have October 10th, October 2nd, October 6th, October 7th, October 13th, October 15th, or any day in October. We have February 2nd, February 10th, February 6th, February 7th, February 8th, February 18th, February 16th, or any day in February, June 6th, June 7th, June 2nd, June 10th, June 12th, June 16th, June 18th, or any day in June for a birthday, July 7th, July 6th, July 2nd, July 10th, July 12th, July 18th, July 9th, or any day in July for a birthday, okay? We also have somebody here who could have a sun, moon, or ascendant in Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, or Libra again. So that's double Libra, let's roll again. Triple Libra, let's roll again. And Gemini. So somebody here could be a Gemini, Scorpio, Libra, or Aquarius, sun, moon, or ascendant, you or the person on your mind. And I think I will do some charms. So we do have the skulls and crossbones, which is representative of change. Okay, because it's just like the death card in the tarot. So something here does need to change, okay? Before the two of you can fully be honest with each other and come together as one, and to really truly feel like there's nobody in between you, nothing keeping you apart. We have social intelligence, the gift of a good friendship. We have mad, and we have somebody here with a beautiful body. There's a lot of attraction here. So there's good chemistry between the two of you. But also with this little mad pineapple, I'm getting that somebody here could have upset feelings, okay? Maybe somebody here is dealing with somebody who has, like somebody who gets angry, okay? Somebody who gets angry or doesn't know how to express themselves when they get angry, or they push it down, or they don't like to talk about their anger, okay? But also with Iris, the gift of a good friendship, you and this person are also friends, friends and lovers, and there is a special bond here that you share. And there is like amazing sparks and chemistry that's just out of this world. And this person has like a lot of social intelligence. They're extremely good when it comes to saying the right things, like with other people, and other people tend to really like this person. That's what I'm getting. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some names here. And I'll be getting some confirmations, but I might say their name or your name, first, middle, or last name. Loud. Okay. So, yeah, I might say their first, middle, or last name, or yours, or a screen name. If I don't say their name or your name, look for the name spelled out in the letter tiles. You can duplicate letters if you need to. If everything's there except one letter, it still counts. And you can even look for your initials or their initials if you don't find the names there. If you hear me say a family member's name, let that just be extra confirmation that this is definitely your pile. You chose the right pile. But I'll go ahead and I'll say a lot of different confirmations and locations and different stuff like that. And take what resonates and just leave the rest for somebody else, okay? Take what resonates. And that maybe one or two things will resonate and some of the other stuff won't, and that's okay. It's just meant to be extra confirmations for those of you who like the extra confirmations. We're going to get some locations too. All right, so I heard Joe or Joseph. And I don't know why, but I heard Giuseppe. That's an interesting name. Giuseppe. It's kind of a cool name, but I don't hear that one very often. Joseph, Giuseppe. Somebody here could really like J.K. Rowling movies or books. Louis, Louis, Keisha, Cayenne, Kyra, Kira, Kiera, Connecticut. Somebody could be from Connecticut. Washington, D.C., Lakewood, Colorado. The name Kaya or Kia, I'll get to these locations in a minute. Carter, Iris, Elodie, Melody, Leonie or Leona, Amara, Amelia, Pam, Pammy, Pamela, Charles or Charlie, Chuck, Ethan, Mila, Kian, Keegan, Hazel, Graham, Atlas, Alexandria, Heath, Katie, Heather, Kirk, Kurt, Curtis, Ivan, Ian, Evan, Avery, River, Finley, Soren, Sage, Aurora, Gilia, Cecilia, Taylor, Tanya. And somebody could be from New York. Okay. And I'm seeing the name Rita. Somebody could be from Croatia. Let's get into some more locations real quick. We've got Nevada. We have Phoenix. We have Denmark. Somebody could be from Nebraska. Syracuse, New York. Jackson, Missouri. Mississippi. Jackson, Mississippi. Indianapolis. Argentina. New Delhi, India. United Kingdom. St. Petersburg. Spokane, Washington. Columbia, South Carolina. Vadodara. Wakefield. Triste. Kansas, Olathe, Kansas, and I heard Calcutta as well. So let me see what else I can find in here for you. Somebody here could be quite good in a kitchen or work in a kitchen. Somebody here could be a Leo or the name Leo the lion. Somebody here likes basketball. Somebody could work in a hardware store. You could have given the person that is on your mind for this reading, you could have given them a key recently or sometime. Maybe they have a key to your place or you have a key to their place, but I'm seeing key. Florida Keys. Lakey, that could be somebody's last name, Lakey or Loki. Priya, that could be somebody's name, Priya. Power. Somebody here could be a power lifter or a weightlifter. Somebody here likes Budweiser beer. Budweiser. Somebody here could live on a farm or work on a farm, or was raised on a farm. Works with horses even. I'm seeing hay. Junior. Somebody here could be a junior, like Bob Jr., Bobby Jr., Billy Jr., Billy Bob Jr., Billy Ray, Miley, Makes me think of Billy Ray Cyrus, Miley Cyrus. You could be fans of Miley Cyrus's music. Or you could like country music. Ricky. Somebody here could like the show Trailer Park Boys. Trailer Park Boys. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. But there's a show. Trailer Park. I don't know. Boys, I think it's called. Anyway. Somebody here really likes whiskey. And I heard the name Jack. And Nate and Nick. Nikolai. And Binu. And Rafiki. Aditi. And Kareem. Okay. Hattie Mae. Nigel. Connecticut. So that's what's coming through for you, Group 1. I hope that this reading resonated. Please remember your support is what keeps the channel going. So I appreciate you every time you like and comment and subscribe. You're helping the community to grow and flourish. So thank you so much for being a part of it. If you liked today's video and you know somebody else who might like it too, feel free to share it. Remember, you can watch as many piles as you felt drawn to. And if you're interested in a personal reading, you'll find all the details in my description box or on my website at www.mysticrosepsychic.com. My readings are affordable and I love to connect with you all. You may have heard by now about my Patreon community, where I do offer 2 exclusive weekly readings, including spicy love readings, romance, gossip, beauty, and deeply spiritual topics. You even get to suggest and vote on weekly topics. Plus, you'll gain access to a growing library of hundreds of past readings, all starting at just $3 a month, so less than a cup of coffee. And if that sounds exciting, check out the link in my description box. I would love to have you join. And if you haven't yet visited my sister channel, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective, it's all about love and romance. Be sure to check it out and subscribe over there too if you enjoy the content. I'd love to see you on over there. A heartfelt thank you to every one of you who watches, likes, comments, and shares my videos. And a special thanks to my Patreon members and my channel members. Your support means so much to me. If you would like to contribute, you can become a channel member for only $5 a month, or check my description box for other ways to support the channel. Donations are never expected, but they do help me to continue to create and bring to you more tarot content. I'm so grateful to have you here. Stay beautiful, and until next time, take good care. Bye. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome. So if you chose this Desert Rose Gemstone or Image 2, you're in the right place for your pick a card reading. We're going to be taking a look at the person on your mind. How are you both feeling about each other? Truly. So we're going to take a look at you first, how you're feeling about your special person in mind. And then we'll go ahead and look at how they're truly feeling about you. And then we'll do some confirmations at the end, okay? Let me go ahead and connect with Spirit and we can begin. Spirit, please be here with me now and help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages. To Group 2, all about the questions at hand. Please speak through me as you always do. Please bring in light, peace, positivity, and protection. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, how is the person watching this feeling about the person on their mind? What can you tell us? We have the Four of Pentacles. We also have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Three of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Five of Swords. What I'm getting from you, Group 2, and if this does not resonate with you, please choose a different pile. But what I'm getting from your energy and what I'm picking up here with the cards is that when it comes to this person on your mind, either you are at the point where you feel frustrated and you're about to walk away, or this person has walked away or pulled their energy away from you. Because we've got here, this is walking away. And 7 of Wands here. Can you see he's like breaking free from jail? It's this feeling of like, I'm not going to be held back. I'm not going to be trapped in this anymore kind of feeling. Like a wanting to feel like you're breaking free. You're breaking free from something here, which I feel like what the cards are saying is that like you're kind of frustrated and you and this person may have exchanged some harsh words, or you're just kind of prone to fighting and stuff. With the 5 of Swords, you could fight quite a bit with this person, or maybe you had one fight. Maybe it was one fight, maybe it was many fights, or just disagree. Maybe you're just very different. But 3 of Wands is about like taking action, and it's like you're ready to start a fight or something. Like I feel like you could be very fed up. Group 2, like you're ready to do something like break free of this connection, or like you know, and I think that the only thing keeping you here right now is the fact that there is very undeniable chemistry here between you and this person. You know, you're very attracted to them physically, and also the idea of this person and what you want them to be is very alluring. And this person with the 4 of Pentacles, I feel like you may feel like they keep their emotions to themselves, or they don't really speak their whole truth. It may make you also not want to tell them that what you really feel about them. And you could be ready now to tell them how you're feeling. And even though you're very attracted to them, something about them is frustrating you right now. You are kind of at the end of the rope. You're kind of at that precipice where you need to make a decision. Which way are you going to go? Are you going to go right or left? Are you going to turn around? Are you going to move on to new things? I'm also seeing the Fool card. The Fool in the tarot is about trying new things, but in the actual Rider-Waite, he's about to jump off a cliff. He's about to walk right off the edge of a cliff. But he's kind of like unaware, you know? So if you do go ahead with it, you're like, I don't know what's going to happen. You know, you're like, what do I do? If I go forward into this, I don't know what's going to happen, and I don't want to look like a fool, and I don't want to get hurt. But also there may be a strong desire, so it's like, what do I do? It looks like you're kind of like half in and half out, but more out than in. You know what I mean? With this connection. Like I said, you may be like getting really frustrated or fed up or tired of this connection. Okay, so let's dig a little deeper. If this is resonating, please keep watching. Spirit, what else can you tell me about how they're feeling about the person on their mind? Wow. We have a message of guidance. You may be here to get some kind of like message from Spirit about what to do. Because you don't know what to do right now. Like I said, like, and that's good. I'm glad you're actually here. This is good. I may not be able to tell you what to do because I'm not that kind of tarot reader. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But I can definitely bring through advice, or not advice, but like whatever Spirit wants to bring through for you to help you on your journey. To help you to be able to make up your mind what you want to do by presenting information and different things to you about your energy, this person's energy, okay? And then the choice is up to you. But, you know, you're looking for guidance, and you're also kind of asking this person to like, it kind of looks like they're doing a pinky promise, doesn't it? If you look at that card, it kind of looks like it's a pinky swear or a pinky promise. I feel like you're looking for something more from this person. Like, I want an answer, you know, I want a promise from you. If you're gonna be in this, I want you to be in this all the way. You know, what's the slowdown here? What are you waiting for? Or why are you causing fights or like deflecting? Maybe this person has like a past where it's not that great, but they kind of take it out on you, or they take their stress out on you. This person could be avoidant, commitment avoidant, you know? There's a message of warning here that Spirit does want you to be aware of. and to kind of pay attention to how you're feeling inside, because you got to listen to your heart, okay? You want to have all the information and make a decision based on what does your heart say, but there is a little bit of a message of warning here, so it'll be interesting to see what Spirit brings through. But you're feeling this way for some reason, right? So yeah, it'll be very interesting to see. Children. We had that in pile 1 as well. Message to pass on. We had a lot of these in pile 1. That's crazy. And we had this one too. Oh my gosh. So definitely tune into pile 1. If you're interested, and you know, pile 1 may even have more messages or messages of hope, you know, for this connection. If you're feeling very hopeful, I felt like pile 1 was very hopeful. So there could be some hope here, but also it's gonna be up to you. You definitely want to pay attention though, because there is something going on and your heart is telling you something doesn't feel quite right. You know, but this, you're feeling like I said, you're half in, you're half out. You want to tell this person you care, and there is something you want to tell them. And also, you're not able to like stop thinking about them. You're thinking about them a lot. You're looking at pictures of them a lot, photographs, and you're thinking about this person quite a lot. Now, some of you could even be trying to manifest this person, or trying to force something that maybe isn't working. And there is a little bit of warning about forcing something here that isn't working. If you have to force it, it's maybe not the right time, or it could be a sign if you have to force it. So children are here. You know, for some of you, maybe this could be somebody you have children with. This could be you had an argument about one of you wanted to have kids, the other person doesn't want to have kids. You know, it could be something like that for some of you. It could be just that you want to build with this person, you want to grow with this person. They make you feel young at heart. Could be lots of things, but deep down, like, you really do care about this person and you want it to work out. Because if this person changed something and came to you and promised to love you and to be there for you, and if they proved it to you, you would be pleased as punch. That's what I'm seeing here. You would be very happy. So let's go ahead and see what these cards say. Spirit, what else can you tell us about how they're feeling about group 2? I'm sorry, about the person on their mind. Yeah, we had this for pile 1 too. I'm not surprised. So this person, there's something here about this person that makes it, you use at to some degree, they make you feel like you're very comfortable around them, or that you want to build with them, like build a dream together. They make you feel safe. But on the other hand, it's like they make you question it. We have ex-lover, I want to come back to you. So if this is somebody that is an ex of yours, which I don't know if this is going to be the case for everybody, but if this is an ex, because everybody who's watching today has a different story, but if this applies to you, then take it. But it says, ex-lover, I want to come back to you. So you could be trying to manifest an ex back into your life who made you feel safe, could be a twin flame, but also at the same time there was some arguments or some things you didn't see eye to eye on. Notice they're standing with their backs facing each other. It says, let's be flexible. We can do whatever works out for both of us. So you're willing to be flexible. You're willing to work on this, okay? This one just flew out. I regret the mistakes I have made. I hope you can forgive me. I hope I can forgive myself. Now that's what the cards are saying, that you are regretting some of the things that you might have said maybe during an argument or whatever, and that there's some things that you wish you could take back You wish this person could forgive you, or that you could even forgive yourself for maybe saying something that, or starting a fight, or not believing in this. I don't know. It's like maybe you walked away and then you realize like this person really is the one, or there's so many different things that could be happening here. It'll be interesting to see how this person is feeling when it comes to you. So how is this person? So now that we know like fully more of the whole picture, Spirit, what can you tell us about the person on their mind? And how are they feeling about the person watching this video today? What can you tell us about the person on their mind and how they're feeling about the person watching this video today, Spirit? We have the World here. We also have the Nine of Pentacles. Jeesh. We also have the King of Swords. We also have the Hierophant. We have the Eight of Swords. The Two of Swords. What tells me that this tells me that this person, they do think the world of you. And you are everything they could possibly want and need in a person. Okay? The Nine of Pentacles is about having lots of abundance. And this is about having everything you could ever want, the world. But sometimes this person acts cold or distant because they are a little confused and they are trying to make up their mind. With the Two of Swords, they're confused and they need to make up their mind. They're not sure what they want to do completely. Basically, what it boils down to is they think you could be the one, but they can't let themselves fly because they're caged in. They're in their own imprisonment. They are in their own self-inflicted imprisonment with the Eight of Swords. They could get out and fly because this cage is open. But they're making a choice to sit there and not do anything and take action. But the Hierophant does talk about marriage too. Now maybe they want marriage deep down, but they may say they don't. Okay? Because when it comes to marriage, they do act a little cold, or if you talk about it, they're like, I don't know about that. Now, this person could live at a distance from you as well. But I'm also hearing that song, I'm like a bird, I'll only fly away. I don't know where my home is. I don't know where my soul is. This person could be a Gemini, Libra. Gemini or Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Let's see. I'm going to leave these here. How do they feel about you? Message of peace. So they do want to have peace between the two of you. They do not want to fight anymore. They want to let go of any animosity. Burden of tears. They've cried too many tears. It wasn't easy. They don't want to cry anymore about it. They had a lot of tears about it. Sometimes they still cry thinking about it. They do have something to tell you with this free message. We have happiness and karmic relationship. You knew this person in a different lifetime. You've sort of been a guide to this person. A guide. Now that little symbol on his forehead is an earth sign. If you look closely at it, it's an earth with the triangle with the line in it. That's an earth sign. So this person could be an earth sign. Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But you knew this person in a lifetime ago. Or some kind of lifetime ago in a different dimension, domain, whatever. So this is not your first rodeo with this person. And you've known each other for a long time. Your souls know each other very well. And you could be from two different worlds, or it seems that way. You could even have very different backgrounds, or even different skin colors. Your hair could be blonde and theirs could be dark, or vice versa. Yin yang energy here. I mean, like twin flame, you know. Definitely coming through here too in these cards. All right, the yin yang symbols of twin flame. So that does not surprise me. Now let's go ahead and see what else we can find out. How else are they feeling about the person watching this? Well, they cannot stop thinking about you, and they smile about when they think about you sometimes. But also we have shapeshifter mimicking behavior, mirroring behavior, toxic traits. This person they do sometimes seem like they have toxic traits. Like, all right, so for example, maybe this person is passive aggressive, okay? That could be. This person could be, maybe they don't express themselves well, or yeah, it could very well be that this person has a hard time self-regulating. They may hurt you if they're hurting, and they're insecure. Sometimes they could be too insecure to be happy for your success. And they may take you for granted, which is not good. They may dismiss you, which is not good, and minimize your feelings and what you're going through. And this is somebody who sometimes it's like at times it's like they don't respect your boundaries, and they don't take into accountability like how you feel. And sometimes they get extra defensive, or they blame you for whatever's going on in their life, which is really not fair to you. They can be very disrespectful to you when they're upset. Just very, toxic traits, like I said. They can kind of feel like they always have to win, or very competitive. They say they don't like drama, but then it's like everything is just drama, drama, drama. They can dish out criticisms all day long, but they can't take it. They're like highly sensitive, and they can be very selfish. This is the kind of person that like they can be very, I don't know, they can stonewall you, like, or gaslight you at times, or like give you a silent treatment. And effort could be very one-sided with this person. Sometimes they could be very controlling. I mean, that's what this card is all about. So it's not the best card in the world. They could also be thinking and saying that you're like that, which that may be just how they could be projecting. Like maybe they're like that, but they're saying you're like that, because this is about how they feel. So they could be saying that, projecting that you are being that way. But yeah, I'm hearing that Britney Spears toxic. But you may be like, well, that's bullshit. But this is just, what Spirit is bringing through. So this is how the person feels. Or if it's not that, then they're the ones that are, I think they're the ones that are acting like that, but they like to project it on you, that you're that way, because they can't take the blame or responsible for anything. The mind is set on their mind is set on their money. Got my mind on the money and my money on the mind. But it says dating and meeting someone new and exciting. Okay, this person, maybe they have mixed feelings because it looks like here, and this isn't good, They may be trying to date somebody or be on a dating site or trying to move on with somebody else. It's just going to be honest with you. But like, they'll never meet somebody again with the same kind of intensity or attraction or ability to make them grow as you. You inspire me to greatness. Thank you for being you. So maybe you really helped this person grow at least a bit. There was a strong affection. They feel very confused. This is where the confliction comes in, because they sort of like still feel like they're in love with you and gaga over you. It says ex-lover, I want to come back to you. This feels like an ex. Because that's the second time. Okay. That we got that card here. But there's a strong attraction here. But there's some toxicity here going on. And some mirroring. This could be a twin or even a false twin flame, because false twins are really quite toxic. And they're not good. So you may want to look into that, like a sign of a false twin versus a real twin. Okay? This is a very confusing energy, because this person's got me like, wait, what? Wait, what? They love you, but they're acting this way, and they're saying that you're doing this? This seems very unhealthy. You know, and they can't break free from it. Why? They feel trapped? Like they can't heal all the way? They're thinking of you and they're smiling, but yet at the same time, it's like they're blaming you? They seem very like up, down, up, down. This person, I'm just going to be honest with you, I think they could maybe be suffering from some sort of a mood imbalance, okay? Maybe they can't help that, but they could be self-medicating. I don't know if they're on medication for this or if they're self-soothing. They could really benefit from talking to somebody about it, by the sounds of it. If they have that toxic stuff going on that's not healthy for you or them, to be putting that blame on you, and then also just kind of being afraid to fly, you know, and like being confused and being like, I love you, I want to marry you, I am so attracted to you. It's like a lot of physical stuff, and they're feeling the flames of attraction, but then, and they're thinking of you and they're hearing songs and they're feeling very uplifted, but then all of a sudden it's like, bam. And then it's like Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And it's like, who the hell are you, Mr. or Mrs. or whoever you are? You know, it's just when you think you know this person, they turn around and show a very ugly side to themselves. And it almost gives you whiplash. It doesn't settle well. So if you are dealing with this, I am very sorry to hear this. And of course, it's always going to be your choice. I'm just the reader giving you messages, but I do very much care about you all, because you're so special to me. And I really do hope that things will, and I know that things will turn out for your best interest. Things will turn out for your best interest, no matter what. Okay, I do believe that, and you can claim that, you know, in the comments, if you want to just make that official, that things are going to work out for you one way or another. You're going to be a-okay. Follow your heart, and definitely take your head with you. I just heard Spirit just said, think things through. All right. And also, I was saying something that this person doesn't always, I heard Spirit just told me, like, this person lies. Sometimes this person lies, and I think that you know it. And then Spirit said, don't ignore red flags. We have a triple Cancer here. Triple Cancer, look at that. Cancer, Cancer, and a Cancer sign. Let's roll these two again and see what we get. And then we got a Taurus, Libra, Aries. So that could be your sun, moon, or ascendant, or theirs. We also have a 3-1-1-1. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. 111. Somebody call 911. All right, I'm hearing that 911 by Wyclef Jean. 11. 1 again. 1 1 1 1 1 11 11. Twin flames. If this is a twin flame, this is somebody who really needs to heal. This person really needs to heal, because right now they're in a stage where they're kind of blaming you for everything. We have a number 6. So that could be a June birthday, a November birthday, a January birthday, or a March birthday. The 3rd, 1st, 11th, 6th, 17th, 18th, 21st of any month, the 4th of any month, the 15th, the 16th of any month for a birthday. Now let's go ahead and get some, we can do some charms. Peanut butter and jelly. Perfect too. They in some ways, they think that the two of you go together very well. It says you are wanted. And we have a sun for Leo, sun, moon, or ascendant, or somebody who's very, very happy. This could be somebody you have children with. Okay. Yeah, I just heard co-parenting. That could be somebody you're co-parenting with. We have high energy, balance, and we have year of the rabbit. Somebody could have been born in the year of the rabbit. We also have hanged man, so something could be on hold with this. Jealousy. Maybe this person gets jealous. We have the yin yang again. Wow. Look at that. Balance of opposites. Harmony despite differences. So for those of you that have hope that this can turn out, this person needs a lot of healing, but nothing is impossible. But remember, take care of yourself first, okay? Take care of yourself. But you definitely can have hope that this will balance out. Open your eyes, it says. Open your eyes. There's something that you need to see. Spirit is saying, open your eyes. Yeah, somebody could be very jealous of you. And maybe this person is very jealous of you. And maybe that's why they start fights. They could be very insecure. Let's do some names. I could say their name or your name. First, middle, or last name. Or a screen name, nickname. If I don't say your name or their name, look for your name or their name spelled out in the letter tiles. If everything's there except one letter, it still counts. You can duplicate letters if you need to. You can look for their initials or your initials. If you hear me say a family member's name, let that just be extra confirmation that this is your pile. But I heard Vincent, Gibson, that could be somebody's last name, Carly, Charles, Chuck, Margaret, Magnus, Eli, Elsa, Ella, Gabe, Gabriella, Eliana, Leilani, Lolita, Lilith. Somebody could be from Russia. The name Lawrence, Jordan, Jordy, Howie, Howard, Apollo, Rick, Jude, Judah, Amber, Amy, Luke, Lucia, Lucina, Marcel, Amara, Amarita, Amelia, Karen, Maggie, Rochelle and Rochelle, Bree, Malata, Sarwan, Camus, Kiki, Kiwi, Obi Zane, Elfie, Leroy, Calum, Connor, Micah, Tamika, Arnie, Tammy, Daniil, Roger, Holly, Haley, Millie, Miguel, Olivia, Kanan, Ruth, Persephone, Hunter. Okay, and Landon, and Bishop. And also I'm hearing Mavis. Okay. Let's get some locations. So you or this person on your mind could be from Nashville, Courtenay, or the name Courtney, Delta, Greenwood, Newport, Japan, Brooks, Atlanta, Abbotsford, Kelowna, San Diego, Fort St. John, Medicine Hat, Fort Saskatchewan, Grand Prairie, Armstrong, Edmonton, Leduc or Leduc, St. Albert, Chestermere, Spruce Grove, Beaumont, Chilliwack, Colwood, Campbell River. Let me get some other places. Maybe some places in the U.S. All right, here we go. Here's some places in that, because I don't know where some of those ones were that I just listed off. But we've got Miami, Florida, Boston, Massachusetts, Sarasota, New York City, Austin, Texas, Minneapolis, Connecticut and Washington, Massachusetts and Idaho, and West Virginia and Rome. Okay. I just wanted to get some places in the U.S. too, because some of those I was like, where are those? Okay. Now, I am hearing Zimbabwe as well, so just had to say that. Somebody here could take in foster kids or something like that. I was getting something about that. Or exchange students, housing exchange students. And I heard Sarah as well. And business. Somebody could be studying business. Bismarck, South Dakota. I don't know if that's South Dakota, but Bismarck. Maybe it's North Dakota. Not sure. Somebody here could be in the LGBTQ community. Okay. The name Buck Cherry could be somebody's favorite artist. He is a singer from the U.S. I believe he's from the U.S. Buck Cherry. In fact, he sings a song called Crazy Bitch. But it's actually a very like catchy song, but maybe that's like this person's favorite song. I don't know, or they like that type of music. They could be a Buck Cherry fan. I don't know. Or that could be you who likes that song. I don't know. But I'm definitely seeing that in the tiles. Buck Cherry. Like literally in that song. Okay. So, yeah. And then legs. This person loves your legs. They think you could have the most beautiful legs they've ever seen. They like your face too. I was hearing that they like your face. Face. I'm seeing some naughty things in here too. I'm seeing face. And then I'm seeing F-U... ... I can't say that, but I'm seeing some naughty things in here. I just can't say it because it's definitely not appropriate. But this person's been having a lot of thoughts about you. We'll just say that. They could have a very, very kinky side to them. I'll just say that too because I'm getting a lot of stuff. But I could probably go on and on about that. But I don't really want to go into that, like I said. But yeah, I will just point this out here. I'm seeing some more naughty stuff. Oh my gosh. Everywhere I look, it's like, oh my gosh, this person. Like maybe you and this person had an extreme amount of chemistry that's just out of this world. And it's very like addicting. Almost like a push, pull kind of thing. Like you're drawn to each other, but then it's like, oh, go away. I love you. I hate you. I love you. I hate you. Kind of thing. Fighting and making up and that kind of thing. But yeah, they like to be very physical. We have FBI here, FBI. Maybe somebody here. We have law too. Somebody here could work in law or work as a law enforcement or work in a jail. Or somebody here could have like some kind of issue with the law or a run-in with the law or something like that. I just heard, I'm a law-abiding citizen. Yeah, I'm seeing law. Yeah, I don't see a D, but I was hearing, I'm a law-abiding citizen. So, magazine. Maybe this person collects magazines all over their house. Like car magazines or motorcycle magazines or, I don't know, naughty magazines. The name Renee and Billy. What else? This person could be, there's somebody here who's like pretty heavily tattooed, you know, lots of tats. They could even be a tattoo artist, but I don't know, but they have a lot of tats. They could even have some lettering on them, like a name or something tattooed on their body. The name Fabian. Fabiola. I was just hearing like, you're fabulous. Magic Mike. All right. Somebody here could be like a dancer, exotic type of dancer. But yeah, I'm seeing Magic Mike. That's interesting. I guess I'll stop there because I could just keep going with this one. Yeah, but this one, like, you are wanted. It's like, ooh, maybe this person's wanted by the law. I don't know. I hope not. But that's what I just, like, Spirit just brought that to my attention. I was like, oh, wow. Okay. That could be for somebody. I feel like a lot of truth is coming out in this reading that I didn't expect, and I didn't expect it to go this deep. So if you have appreciated this reading's depth, please let me know, and please comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and definitely like the video because that helps it to get out to more people. And my readings can get very honest and very real. So if you like that kind of reading, I hope you come back again. So anyways, if you want a personal reading, you'll find all the details in my description box or on my website at www.mysticrosepsychic.com. I'll link that in the description box. My readings are super affordable, and it's always so much fun to connect with you all. You might have heard also by now about my Patreon community, where I do offer 2 exclusive readings weekly, including spicy love readings. Those are a lot of fun. I also do romance, gossip, beauty, deeply spiritual topics. You even get to suggest and vote on weekly topics, plus you'll gain access to a growing library of hundreds of past readings. It's all starting at just $3 a month, which is less than a cup of coffee. So if that sounds like a good idea and you'd like to check it out and join, go ahead and look at the link in my description box below and click on it. I would love to have you join. If you haven't yet visited my sister channel, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective, it's all about love and romance. Be sure to check it out and subscribe over there too if you enjoy the content. I would love to see you there. A big thank you goes out to every one of you who watches, likes, comments, and shares my videos. And a special thanks goes out to my Patreon members and my channel members. Your support means so much to me. If you'd like to contribute, you can become a channel member for $5 a month. Or check my description box for other ways to support. Donations are never expected, but they do help me to continue to create and bring to you more tarot content. I'm so grateful to have you here. Stay beautiful, and until next time, take good care. Bye. Hi, Group 3. I hope that you're doing well. So if you chose the Pyrite or Image 3, you're in the right place for your reading. We'll be taking a look at the person on your mind. How are you both feeling about each other? So, I'll go ahead and I'll connect with Spirit and we can begin. Spirit, please be here with me now. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to Group 3 about the questions at hand. Please speak through me as you always do. Please bring in light, peace, positivity, and protection. Thank you, Spirit. I'm just going to light a little sage too, because piles 1 and 2 were very similar, and I want new energy here for pile 3. So Spirit, please bring in new energy for Group 3. New or, different energy. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so we're going to be taking a look at how you feel about this person on your mind first. And then we'll get into how they feel about you. So, Spirit, how does the person watching this video today feel about the person on their mind? We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the Lovers. We have the King of Wands. Page of Wands. 3 of Cups. Lovers and friends. All right. I'm getting a good feeling about how you feel about this person. I think that you really like this person a lot, and maybe even are in love with this person or falling in love with this person. I feel like, you're the type of person, Group 3, that you have a lot of options when it comes to love. Like, you could have anybody you wanted, basically, pretty much, you could have a lot of options, a lot more than you may even be aware of. I'll just say that. Because the 7 of Cups is about having more options than probably what you even know. And Page of Wands here is a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries individual. So this could be the person on your mind, could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or they just have a lot of fire traits. Fire traits would be somebody who's really, really hot. In fact, this drum is on fire. It's this person's like smoking hot. They're very attractive, and you want to invest in them. They're very good looking, but they're also like somebody who's really protective, and they don't mess around. If somebody's like messing with you, they're gonna stand up for you. They're gonna fight for you, and they're always like the kind of person that's gonna be thinking about you when you're not around. So they are somebody who's very thoughtful, very sweet, and you feel very connected to this person. You feel like you could be their friend and their lover, both. Like you're lovers and friends in a way, or you could be lovers and friends. You could be everything to each other. We do see, blah, I can't talk. We do hear, blah, I cannot talk. Oh my gosh. We do see here somebody taking a closer look. So I feel like there's something that you need to look into when it comes to this connection, and maybe that's why you're here, to confirm something or to find something out. Maybe you have your eyes set on this person, but you want to know if they are also feeling the attraction to you. Valid. I just heard Spirit was like, valid. That is valid. And I think you're going to be surprised what you find out. Okay, I get a good feeling about this. But you're wondering, is it safe to invest in this person with the Seven of Pentacles here? And this is a good person. This person is, I feel like you already kind of know they're a good catch. I mean, you can be friends with them. You can let your hair down with them. You can be yourself with them. You know how to have fun with each other. Like, this person just makes you want to, like, scream with excitement. Yeah, they have an effect on you like no one else ever has or ever probably will. Like, this is intense. And the Lovers can be a Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. It can also be twin flames. Gemini does stand for that. It's a special connection and is very intense. I will say that. So how you're feeling about this person is you're feeling like it's like very synchronistic, or like you've known them for many lifetimes and it feels like they're very familiar, like their energy feels very familiar to you, Yeah, you just feel comfortable with them. And there's an intensity that's like really, really strong, and you're feeling that. You're feeling a magnetic attraction, a pull, and there's a deep sense of recognition and a strong knowing at a soul level that you know this person. You already feel very comfortable, even if you haven't known them very long. You already feel very, very close to them. Now, this is the thing. It's no accident that you're feeling this way. That's what I'm getting. I keep getting that, like, it's not an accident that you're feeling this way. There is telepathy. Is that how you say it? Telepathy. I always mix that word up. There is telepathy between you. There's like an intuitive understanding between you two. It's almost like you can sense their emotions or their thoughts without them saying anything to you. And you may even notice some similar types of values, similar like life goals, similar beliefs, and you may also get like a lot of like epiphanies with this person, or since you met them, you've had like a lot of epiphanies. You might feel like you're more awakened as a person. Like, yeah, you could be getting a lot of coincidences too, like synchronicities. And it just seems like everything just seems to be pointing to like, this is a divine connection. And you may be dreaming about this person too at night. You could have recurring dreams, or you could just be having like intense dreams. Not only that, they could feel very vivid, very real. And you may even be like, oh my gosh, am I connecting with this person in a different plane? You very well could be in your dreams. Like actually connecting with this person in a different plane, which is so, so cool. But also, since you met this person, it may have brought out some interesting things in you. Maybe like something that was emotionally challenging, or something that was intense for you. Something that you had to confront, okay? Because with twin flames, there can be like intense highs, intense lows. It can be like very passionate, and it can be overwhelming with joy, but there can also be like interesting other feelings involved with twin flame connections, But yeah, like how you're feeling is like the two of you kind of fit together perfectly, like two pieces of a puzzle that just fit, you just fit. And you may be dreaming during the day about this person too, like kind of like daydreaming of the perfect like the life that you want to have with this person. And it seems like you are kind of fascinated about this person, and you may be wondering, like, is this my twin flame? Or is this a soulmate? Um, so, yeah, it almost feels like to you that a higher power has brought you two together. And there seems like there was a strong bond right away. No matter how long ago it was you met. Like when you first met them, there was a strong attachment or bond. All right. And lots of like intense yearning. It's like you long to like see this person. You can't wait to see them, talk to them. And when they're near you, you feel just so alive. It feels like an awakening. And it feels so electrifying, like a charge, like an electric charge. And what you're feeling is that you want to build something healthy and happy with this person. And everything from what you're feeling right now, you kind of feel like with this person, everything feels good and you could experience blissful union. You know, and that if there was any separation in the future or anything like that, there's nothing you couldn't get through. And you kind of feel like you could face any challenges. And you feel like you could get through any differences. And the other thing that you're feeling about this person is that you're willing to grow if they're willing to grow and evolve. And you want to learn more about this person on a deeper level. And you want to help this person to become their best version of themselves. And from the looks of it, like you want to improve yourself all the time too. And you are hoping to be in a state of union with this person. So you are very drawn to this person. And when you're with them, they almost change like your whole point of view on things. Like it's almost like they sort of give you like fresh eyes to look at the world in a different way, or like a fresh new approach, you know? And when you two are together, you both just, there's like a lot of positive vibes. And no matter what, you can put everything you got into this connection. And nothing and nobody can stand in the way of it. That's how you feel. And you feel like the two of you just perfectly balance each other out. You feel like this person brings excitement into your life and stability, and like I said, even if there's challenges, together you can overcome it, grow from it, understand things better by going through things together. And you know, you just make each other better people, and you can kind of feel that. And you sort of felt like maybe a higher power did bring the two of you together, you know? And you can just sense how this person's feeling when they don't say a word. And you feel very comfortable turning to this person for either advice or help with making decisions, or, you know, this is like a very rare and unbreakable kind of bond, and it's like it can stand through the test of time. And you just seem to really get each other, you know? You care about this person and what they're interested in, and you support their dreams, which is awesome. Like, everybody should be so lucky to have somebody like you in their life, because you're like a cheerleader for this person. And, you know, quitting is just not an option. You're not a quitter when it comes to somebody you care about. So you just, like, when you love somebody, you show them happiness and care in such a deep way. And it's like you just share everything. It's like you want to share every little part of your day with this person. You know, let's say you're going for a walk and you see a beautiful flower and you take a picture of it and you send it to them, or that you take a picture of a sunset or something and you're like, I'm thinking about you. Or you see like a cute meme on the computer or a cute little video, you send it to this person and you're like, just wanted to send you this, you know, like you're always thinking of this person, and you know, you both really like a lot of the same things. You could really both love traveling or exploring new things together. And really, you can be best of friends and lovers, which is awesome. And you do understand that, like, nobody's perfect. You understand their shortcomings and you kind of support them where they're at, you know? And that's just how you feel about this person. Like, you give it your all. When you love, you give it your all. You're somebody who, like, you love hard, but you also give them their space to grow. But you and this person, it's so cute because I do feel like you can finish each other's sentences, and it's very cute. But, like, I will say another thing, the eye contact is very intense between you two. Alright, and you kind of feel like it's crazy intense. So let's go ahead and see how this person's feeling about you. So Spirit, how is this person on their mind feeling about them? Knight of Wands. So this person could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or they just are a very passionate person. Very loving, kind, protective. They're very intuitive too. I think that's why the two of you can connect so well. You're both very intuitive people. We also have the Knight of Cups. Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer individual. We also have the Fool. This person, they want to try new things with you. They want to make plans with you. And we also have the Devil here, which is for obsession, thinking about you night and day and night. They're kind of addicted to thinking about you. And there's a lot of energy between you that is like carnal energy, sort of a lusty energy between you two. This person, how they express their love is through making love and physical touch. Now, that's how they give their heart away. That's how they give their love to you. They could have a Venus in Scorpio. They could also have heavy prominent Taurus in their chart. And the Devil can be indicative of a Capricorn or Scorpio person. The Fool is Aquarius. All right. High Priestess is Pisces. So we have Knight of Cups, water and fire, basically. You could be water, they could be fire, or vice versa. How are they feeling about you, though? They're ready to take action because you two are already communicating in the 5D or through telepathy, and they're ready, or almost ready. They're thinking about it, they're planning something, and they're ready for something new with you. They've been thinking about getting physical with you or making their love real by showing you and making love to you. Like solidifying their feelings for you by making love to you. And if you two have already been intimate, they just want to keep on going with this because it's gonna connect you. You're very interconnected, but you're gonna be even that much more connected through making love. And they also feel like the two of you can make it through literally anything. They're very positive here. We have duality. So again, masculine, feminine, night and day, opposites, yin yang. So twin flames that have healed things and that are coming either back together or that are having realizations that the time is now. The time for coming together is now. The time for growing is now. Submission. So they want to submit to your desires. They want to say, the ball's in your court and I submit to you. Freedom. Source. Abundance. Spiritual message. Communication. So they do want to talk to you and they want to tell you something. And it has to do with the fact that no matter what, no matter how they acted in the past, or no matter what they may have said or whatever, what they truly want is, by the looks of it, they want to submit to you or promise you something. Looks like a pinky promise. They want to promise you they'll never give up on this connection, and they're communicating with you in the 5D quite a bit, even if they haven't told you that. But they are communicating with you in the 5D. They'll never give up on you or on this connection, and they know that you are some kind of twin flame to them because of the duality of the nature of this divine feminine, divine masculine connection here. And freedom and abundance. You do give them the freedom that they need. That's the thing, is like, you're somebody who has a healthy approach to love. Like, you give them the freedom that they desire, and they appreciate that about you. How else are they feeling, Spirit? Aw, you make me feel safe to be myself. You feel like home to me. We had that in group 1 and 2 as well. Isn't that funny? And then we have, I want to travel and have new adventures together with you. How fun is that? They want to do stuff together with you. They can't stop looking at your pictures online. That's cute. What else, Spirit? We have, I wear a mask to hide my true feelings. So maybe they haven't exactly told you everything, but that's okay because you're picking up on it anyways. Whoa. Had a couple fall on the, I got this one and I got one that fell on the floor, so give me a minute. Okay. Openness. I want to be emotionally vulnerable with you. Being emotionally vulnerable maybe isn't their forte or their strong point, but they want to be, and they want to grow old with you. That's so sweet. So sweet. They know that you're the one. They want to travel with you or travel to you. And sometimes they're not good at telling you how they really feel, but it's almost like you can tell how they're feeling without words anyways. So words are kind of unnecessary when you're as connected. But it's nice to hear, even though you're connected, it's still nice to hear now and then. This pile feels similar to the other piles, but a little different because it feels like you two are at a healthy place. And it feels like the two of you are wanting the same things, okay? Let's go ahead and get some confirmations. We have 9, 19, 18, and 10. Somebody here could have been born in September or October. The 10th, 18th, 19th, or 9th of any month. The 28th of any month. 27th of any month. September 9th, September 19th, September 18th, September 10th, September 28th, or September 29th for a birthday for you or this person. October 10th, October 18th, October 19th, October 9th, October 28th or 29th for a birthday for you or them, or any day in October. We also have an Aries, Taurus, double Taurus, and a Cancer sign. Let's roll this. I like to have 4 different ones. Gemini. Okay. So Aries, Taurus, Cancer, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Let's go ahead and get some of these charms. I'll do some charm casting. Wow, there's a confirmation. We got another Aries. This person likes the shape of your body. I'm hearing Ed Sheeran's Shape of You. They could have a tattoo, maybe even a lightning bolt tattoo. They could have a tattoo of a heart. Or they feel like they've been struck by Cupid's arrow. It says better days ahead. They feel like with you, there's better days ahead. The gift of friendship. So yeah, friends and lovers, lovers and friends. And do it despite the fear. So despite the fear, they're ready to go for it. They're ready to go for whatever is up ahead for you two. Okay? Just gonna get some locations. So we've got, you could be, or they could be from Philadelphia, Tampa, Costa Mesa, California, Missouri, Iowa, Salem, Oregon, London, Korea, Lynn, Massachusetts, Sheffield, Ludhiana, Columbus, I think that's in Ohio, San Francisco, California, Downey, California, Aurora, Colorado, Australia. We have the Sydney Opera House. And then we have the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin, Germany. Okay. Let's see if we can get some names. This person could do something with tools, because I was getting like they could work with their hands or do something with tools. Maybe they're a mechanic or something. Or a carpenter. Or tattoo artist. But they could do something with their hands. Maybe they are an artist. Maybe they're a painter. They could paint interiors, exteriors of homes. They could be in like home repair. I'm going to be saying some names. I might say your name, their name. I might say a nickname, a screen name. If you don't hear me say their name or your name, look in the letter tiles for your name or their name spelled out. If everything's there except one letter, it still counts. You can duplicate letters if you need to. And if you don't hear me say their name or your name, look for the initials. Your initials or their initials. I might say family members' names. If I do, let that be extra confirmation that this is your pile. I'm going to bring through hints and clues. Not everything will resonate, but take what does and leave the rest. Somebody here could, their name could be Lyle, Bert, Ned, Angel, Carlos, Carly, Reginald, Emma, Emmeline, Emelina, Evelina, Evelyn, Eva, Marcus, DeMarco, DeMarcus, Marco, Callista, LaDonna, Natasha, Natasha, Tasia, Tassie, Tessie, Teresa, Roger, Fred. I think I said Roger already. Brayman, that could be somebody's last name. Larry, Ludwig, Neiman. Neiman? Okay, that's an interesting one. I haven't heard that one before. Floyd, Stacy, Stella, Sumatra. Sloan, Gloria, Penelope, Percy, Hugo, Kylo, Kyra, Michaela, Luna, Trudy, Tracy, Stacy. I think I said Stacy already. Daniel, Jennifer, Shelly, Jackson, Carter, Meadow, Nina, Jackie, Allegra, Kevin, Jameson, Easton, Misty, Hamish, Marco. I think I said Marco like 3 times. Sorry about that. It just really wants to come through. Rowena, Veronica, Vanessa, Abel, Abe, Ace, Sammy or Sam, Deepak, George, Pravina, Ty, Arlo, Arden, Andrew, Faye, Mary, Meredith, Meridian, Linda, Susan, Colby, Janae, Jeanette, Janelle, Jaylene, Jaylyn, Jayla, Joyce, JJ, okay. So that's what I'm getting for names. Let's see if I can get some other hints and clues. This person or you could chew gum a lot. I'm seeing gum right here. Also, I do feel like this person does want to take it to the next level with you. And they do want to be very physical and close to you. And they want to show you how much they want you. Because they really do. Fly. Maybe this person's a pilot, or they need to fly on an airplane to get to you, or they could travel a lot for work. Somebody could work in HR or human resources. Somebody could work in hospitality or in a hospital. Somebody could work in, I don't know, something about fetal development. I'm not sure what that would be. Because I heard fetal development. The name Yumi. Somebody could be from Japan. Hugh. It looks like Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner, that's funny. There could be an age difference, you know, between you and this person. Not a huge age difference, but I'm definitely seeing like the name here when I look at these letters here. That's what stands out to me. Somebody here could really like politics quite a lot. Somebody here either goes to like a range and does like different types of like target practice or something, because I'm seeing this here. Or they could be a police officer or something like that. They could be a hunter. Maybe they like to hunt, or you like to hunt. They could something about Rocky Mountains. They could live near the Rocky Mountains, or the name Rocky. Somebody here could be an eye doctor or an ophthalmologist. Raymond, Becca, Becky, Ricky. I'm hearing that Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna turn around and hurt you. So, this person could be really sporty. Baseball. They could like baseball. I heard Gladwell or Gladstone. Fuller, the name Fuller or Fisher. Humphrey. Miller. Smith. Anderson. Somebody here could be Spanish speaking, because I'm seeing mundo, and that came through the other day in a reading, and I looked it up, and it was a word, Spanish word that meant world. So maybe this person thinks the world of you, or something here about, you know, like maybe the World Wide Web. You met them online, or you communicate a lot through FaceTime or something like that. Could be, I don't know, but got mundo here, which is Spanish for world, I believe. Somebody here could really love Wizard of Oz, because I'm getting like Yellow Brick Road from some of these letters here. Follow the Yellow Brick Road. I was hearing that. Follow your heart. There's a song, Follow Your Heart. Be yourself, an angel of kindness. I believe, I believe, I believe in you. Let me see who sings that. I believe, I believe, I believe in you. I know it has Celine Dion in it. Il Divo. It's Il Divo and Celine Dion, and it's I Believe in You. So please do listen to that song, because it's a beautiful song. And that's how this person feels about you. So, and that's coming from the bottom of their heart. Yeah, they never want to lose you. I heard you could never lose me. I'm right here. I'm part of you. We're part of each other. I'm hearing that Grenade song. I'd take a grenade for you by Bruno Mars. I don't think all of those lyrics would resonate, but the fact, like, I would take a grenade for you. Like, this person would do anything for you. But I don't think the rest of the lyrics from that would resonate, but I feel like some of the lyrics would resonate. Like, this person is willing to do whatever it takes for you. They're willing to go through a lot to be with you. Yeah. And I heard meet me in the middle or meet me halfway. Can you meet me halfway? Right on the borderline is where I'm gonna. Yeah, who sings that? Meet me halfway. Is it Fergie? Meet me halfway. Yep, Black Eyed Peas. So you may want to listen to that one too. Meet Me Halfway by the Black Eyed Peas. Okay, so those are the songs coming through for you. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for your love and support. Please take a moment to subscribe if you haven't already. That really helps the channel to grow. Please like and comment too and let me know. It helps me as a reader to know that you liked this kind of reading, how it resonated and all that. And if you need a personal reading, let me know. And you can find all the information in my description box below. You can send me an email or you can go to my website, mysticrosepsychic.com. My readings are affordable and it's so much fun to connect with you. So I'll link that in my description box below. You might have heard by now also about my Patreon community. It's so much fun. I offer 2 exclusive weekly readings over there, including spicy love readings, romance, gossip, beauty, and deeply spiritual topics. You even get to suggest and vote on weekly topics, plus you gain access to a growing library of hundreds of past readings, all starting at just $3 a month, which is less than a cup of coffee. So if that sounds exciting, check out the link in my description box. I'd love to have you join. And also, if you haven't yet visited my sister channel, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective, it's all about love and romance. Be sure to check it out and subscribe if you enjoy the content. I would love to see you there. A heartfelt thank you to every one of you who watches, likes, comments, and shares my videos. And a special thanks goes out to my Patreon members and my channel members. Your support means so much to me. If you would like to contribute, you can become a channel member for just $5 a month, or check my description box for other ways to support. Donations are never expected, but they do help me to continue to create and bring to you more tarot content. And I'm so grateful to have you here. Stay beautiful, and until next time, take good care. Bye.